Well, if he plays knight h5, we have a problem, right? We have check, pawn takes, check, king h4, rook h6, knight h5. Knight h5. What do we do after knight h5? Knight h5. Ah, we simply take the knight because we have a pawn on g4. Okay. Mm-hmm. Right, queen e4. Queen e4. Queen f3. Mm. I'll give this check. Rook e8. Rook e8. King d7, I guess. King d7. Rook takes fa. Not convinced. Ah, then we take the queen. Rook takes, and then we take the rook on h8. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright, c4. Mate. Bishop mate. Mate. Queen h1, king f2. King f2, queen h2. Ah, queen g3. Queen g3, bishop g2, mate. Queen d2, no. Knight takes. Queen c1, king e2. King e2. Well, maybe rook d2 there, but then king f3 or knight takes, queen takes d2, king f3. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be very. What about queen c1? Queen c1, king e2, queen d1. Ah, queen d1 is made. Okay, for this one, queen f3 makes sense. And then queen g2. Here we have queen h3. Am I getting mated? No. Queen h3 should be good enough. Bishop e8. Bishop e8, yeah. I have queen f7 blocks. If it blocks, what do we do? Yeah, I don't really see it. Queen f7, rook g7, queen f6 maybe? Tinks. I don't think it's working. Queen takes g8. Nah, knight takes. Damn. Maybe queen f7, rook g7, queen takes g7. And then after that, we play knight e6. Knight e6 will be a fork. Queen and king. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so queen h4. Queen h4. g3 takes, I win. King e2, check. I win as well. Oh, queen h4 looks completely crushing. Okay, we have knight here. Bishop takes. Knight takes f3 then. Then we take on h2 and we win. Yeah. Okay. I have rook takes g2, king takes, rook ga, bishop g3, rook takes g3, king f2, queen h2, mate. Yeah, it's winning. Is he gonna block with the queen? No. Queen f2, queen f1. Oh, but I'm pinned. Wait, I'm pinned. Ah, but I can take the rook on e1. Oh boy. Does he have a check? He does have a couple of checks, right? Queen g3. Maybe this looks better. Queen b2. But the queen is still defending this. So if we play queen b2, we're not really threatening much. So where do we go? Where do we go here? Maybe queen rook a1. I mean, there is no mate. I don't see a mate, so maybe we can win material with rook a1. Rook a1, he's gonna give a check, right? He's gonna play queen c8. Queen c8. King h7. Or maybe king... Yeah, king h7. Or king h8. If I go king h8, queen h4 is gonna happen. It's a bit messy. How do we do this? It's a bit messy. A bit messy. Alright, so how do we handle that check? I would say that king g7 makes more sense, maybe. King g7. Queen g4 check. And then bishop g6, maybe? Bishop g6, queen d7. Queen d7. And then where do we go? King fa? King fa is a move. King fa. Bishop c5 doesn't work. Bishop a6 works. Bishop a6. Oh. No, that's problematic. So maybe it's not rook a1. But I mean, if it is not rook a1, what else can I play? No, it's gotta be rook a1. Just have to find a way to defend the checks. So queen c8. Where do we go? I prefer king g7. Something tells me that bishop king h7 is not that great. So then I can't really block. I'll have to go back. Maybe king g6. Nah, king g6 is crazy. Oh. Okay. Queen g3 or am I 600? I mean, if we play queen g3 now, we're not really threatening much. I mean, we are attacking the rook, yeah. But we're not really threatening mate because the queen is. Now, queen g3 stops the check in this diagonal and it hits the rook. Maybe queen g3 is actually a better move than rook a1. Yeah, because rook e1 has this problem, you know, like here, and my king is getting exposed. I don't really like it. On the other hand, queen g3 prevents the check on the semi-open g file. So actually, queen g3 makes more sense than rook a1. Because he's defending our king very well. Yeah, I think I'm going to play queen g3. And there's another problem in this position. We're hitting the rook, and the rook doesn't have a good square, right? I mean, if we play queen g3, king f1 is sort of forced. And if king f1, we have bishop takes c4. Queen takes mate on g2. Oh, yeah, it's queen g3 then. Queen g3 is quite forcing. Okay. And now king g7, I guess. King g7. Bishop h6. It doesn't do anything. We're just gonna take it. Yeah, I think we're winning here. Queen h3. But we can take the rook now. Yeah, let's just take the rook. Okay. Nice. It was actually, don't listen to me, I'm 1200. No, but it was actually very insightful because that was the move that we were supposed to play. I was trying to make rook a1. I was trying to make it work, but it wasn't working. So yeah, thank you. My instincts. Yeah, you were on point, yeah. Alright, so for this one, queen c5, I think it's okay. Here. I guess queen d8, it's mate. Yeah. For this one. Oh wait, we had to find a square where we can give a mate without any problems. I kind of like rook f2, but I guess we had to calculate every single move though. And why are they wrong? Like rook f2, it's a candidate move. What about rook e2? Rook e2. What's wrong with rook e2? Knight d3. It's what's wrong with it. Yeah, knight d3. White is sort of surviving there. Okay, rook d2. If we go to d2, what's the problem for d2? King g1, I think. King g1. I give a check. King f2. So he's escaping. Just because he has the king g1 maneuver, it seems that rook f2 is simply better. Now he's gonna give a check. Should I be concerned? If it is a check, we can play king h5. Actually, the king on h5 is chilling. There are no more checks. So yeah, I think it's rook f2 because this is unstoppable mate. And the knight cannot intervene. And the rook is too slow or simply misplayed. Now he's gonna promote. Is that a thing? Should I be concerned? No. Yeah, I think he used a check, we go king h5. I think it's fine, yeah. And now, why not this move? Because he has a check with the knight. I don't know if that's good enough to stop anything. I think it is, because if he gives this check, then he's gonna go here, right? And then he promotes and wins. So, yeah, we have to play, not this move, not this move. It has to go king h5. And now we just take the rook. And then mate. Nice. This one we have seen it before. Yeah, rook f2. You're right, Adam. So this one I think it's rook e5. Rook e5, knight e4 takes king f1, bishop h3, king g1, and then we have a mate on e1. Yeah, this one is sort of simple. Okay, I can play knight f6. Knight f6, rook takes, and then check on h8. The king can go to f7 though. If he goes to f7, I have a check with the rook. Rook h. Yeah, that looks promising. Right, rook h7 check. King e6 is forced. Queen c8 check. Queen c8, king d6. If king d6, we win. Because we have queen d8 and we're gonna get the rook. Do I have time to take the rook? It is a bit annoying that there is no checkmate here. I also have this check. Oh, I didn't see this one. Queen g6. Queen g6 is sort of forcing rook g7. Rook g7, then knight f6. Knight f6, king fa. King fa, rook h8. I win. Oh. Okay, so this check. Rook g7. What if he goes king h8? King h8 loses immediately to knight f6. So it has to... Yeah, this is better. Simply taking the pawn. We take the pawn. Yeah. It's mate, I'm sure. Alright, Adam. Yeah, we take the pawn. And... when the king goes to fa... Sorry, not fa. Rook g7 is going to happen. And then we're going to play knight f6. Knight f6 is generating a mating net. So, the engine is going to take the knight. It's going to play queen f6. Queen takes f6. Yeah, I think that's my prediction. Alrighty. Okay, I can pin this knight. If I take knight takes a rook e1, looks very promising. f5 runs into f3. d5, we simply take with the bishop, and then f5, and then we play f3, and we win. We're gonna be up a minor piece in all those variations. Now, is there a problem here? What could be a problem? I don't see a problem, so let's just gonna take it then, yeah. And then rook e1. And... what? King d8. I can simply take the knight, I guess. d5 is not a concern, I can simply take that one too. So... not very sure about what was the idea of king d8. Simply on pinning, but not on time. That's simply mate. Okay. For this one, What do we have here? We have bishop d3 looks good. My queen is hanging. Oh, his queen is also hanging. Can I just take the queen? Is there something better here? Queen takes e2, doesn't seem to be working. Bishop's d3. Now he has a bunch of moves. I'm just gonna take the queen, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Is that a free queen? I think so. Well, he takes my rook. Now I guess we should save the bishop. How do we do that? Bishop d3 makes sense. Wait a minute. If I go bishop d3... No, bishop d3 should be fine. Bishop d3... If it takes on e4, I take back. Rook takes, queen takes. I think we're fine. Yeah, bishop d3. Looks logical. Alright. Alright, rook f2 maybe? It makes sense to bring the rook. But also queen takes... queen f2 is also a move. Which one is best? I think that having the rook on f7 looks promising. Now we're down a bunch of material, so that tells me that we should find checkmate here. Or at least we should win the queen somehow. Okay, but we have queen f7. Queen f7. Where does the king go? If the king goes to h8, I have queen h5. Queen h5 looks okay. But he can defend that, yeah. No, I think it's rook f7. Okay, rook f7, king h6. Let me have a look at king h6. King h6. I have queen. I can give him a ladder mate, right? I have queen e6. Queen e6. King h5, maybe? I guess it depends on where he goes, but... Okay, wait. I'm getting a bit overwhelmed here. But rook f7 makes more sense, just because if he goes here, for example, king g8, I can easily win the game. With what exactly? How do I win this? King g8. I have a discovered check. That's gotta be very good. Maybe it's not about taking the queen, but simply moving it somewhere. Maybe rook takes f7 so we can play queen f7. Or simply a check over here. Well, if he goes king g8 though. Thank you! I'm getting, like, overwhelmed by the moves that Black has with the king. Hey, Levin, thank you so much for the harm. I appreciate it. Sure, I guess I'm gonna play rook f7. Rook f7, I guess. But I'm not entirely sure. I don't think it can be anything else for the first move. You think it's rook f7 then? Yeah, because it brings the rook to the game. I mean, the rook is already very well placed. But if we get it to f7, I guess that the coordination is simply better. But we shouldn't be lazy. We should actually calculate how to win this. I'm thinking that maybe if you play rook f7, if he goes king h6, or maybe I has king g6. Well, king g6 loses to queen f5. Queen f5, check. And then where does the king go? The king can go to h6. We have a mate on h7. Rook h7 wins. So yeah, king g6, out of the question. That's not a move. If he goes up, that's the problem when he goes up. If he goes to g8. If he goes to g8, I'm looking at a discovered check. But not to win the queen, simply to bring this queen to the game. So we have that discovered check. Where does the king go? The king can go to h8. And if he goes to h8, I have queen h5. Queen h5 check. King g7. Queen h7 check. King f8. Queen f7 mate. Okay, so g8 is also leading to checkmate. Okay, so the last move that we had to calculate with after rook f7 is simply this and this. Well, we have these two. Now, king h8, I think is completely losing. We just go queen h5, king g8, mate. So the critical line would be king h6. So king h6. I was looking at a ladder mate here. We have rook f7 check, king h6, queen. Wait. He also has this one. No, that one is mate because we have queen f5. Okay, so this is the move. So yeah, rook f7, king h6, queen e6. Where do you go now? Can you block? Are you gonna block with the bishop? I take with the rook. That should be winning. I mean, queen takes f6 could happen. You're gonna sack the bishop and the queen. And you're gonna try to play this endgame. Oh, that's what the engine will do. Yeah, because if otherwise, it's gonna go down and he's gonna get mated, right? So yeah, I think the engine is gonna sack the bishop and the queen for the rook. I think that's gonna happen, so there's no point in calculating more than that. Okay. Alright, so this queen looks misplaced along with the bishop. I can actually play c3, b4, I guess. Bishop takes, pawn takes. We're gonna be up a minor piece there. But maybe there's a way for me to trap the queen. How could I do that? a3 instead. There's gotta be... Well, I had to defend the knight too. So c3 seems more logical than a3. And c3 also defends both knights, so it has to be c3. Am I missing something here? Instead of b4? No, that doesn't work. Does that work? I was looking at knight b3. I don't think it does because it's blocking the queen from defending a4. So he could play queen takes a4. I can play knight takes c5 and then queen takes d1. Do I have a good attack with the knight? I don't think so. So yeah, but c3 has to be the move. c3, queen a5, b4. Very standard. And then bishop takes, I guess. Pawn takes. Pawn takes, queen takes, b4. And I guess that's pretty much it. We're just gonna be up a minor piece for 2 pawns. Now we do have a better position. The king is in the center. Okay, c3, b4. Alright, we have rook c7 makes sense. Rook c7, he's gonna block. If he blocks, we have d6. d6 is crushing. Yeah, d6, where does the king go? The king has to go up. If he goes to d8, we have this mate. If he goes to e8, we have this mate. Am I tripping? No, I'm not tripping. Okay, what if he goes up immediately? Nothing changes, we have this. Yeah, we win with rook c7. And then d6. Okay, we have, here we can play, wait a second. Is it actually so simple to play this? No, maybe we need that check with the bishop first. No, it's not so simple. Okay, but queen h1, king f2. And then if I go to... Okay. Queen h1, king f2, queen g2, king e1. King e1 is annoying. No, I can't really allow king e1. So queen h1, king f2, bishop b6, bishop b6. Bishop b6. You can go to g3. Damn. What if I get the check immediately? Here. This check looks good. Because it's like preventing these escaping squares that he had before. So we give this check. What if he blocks? If he blocks, we can simply take that one. Ah, yeah, bishop b6 looks better. Yeah, because if we take that one, rook takes, we have a mate on g2. So we're sort of cooking there. c3, queen a5, b4. What? What are you talking about, Lorenz? Is it the previous puzzle? Is it not bishop check first? I think it's bishop b6, yeah. Bishop b6 is better. Bishop b6. And then what? I mean, it depends on where he goes. Like, yeah, let's have a look at that. Like, blocking with the rook loses the game. So he has to play bishop here. The other move that he has, it's only one move. This one. King f1. But king f1 runs into checkmate too. Yeah, bishop b6 is completely crushing. So check. And white doesn't really have a good response. So we can just play with confidence. And then we simply take. Now king f1, it's going to happen, maybe. Oh no, he simply takes. Okay. Right. If the rook comes back, it's mate in the corner. Yeah, I mean, if the rook blocks somehow, we also play queen g2, right? Because then it's gonna be pinned. Okay. This one looks tricky. This one looks very tricky. Okay, what are we trying to do here? Is it about promoting? How can I get my rook?
Thank you.
Hi Dino, thank you so much for the harmony and the go popular. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we could play. Okay, I just thought I don't know what I would try to do here. Should we try to promote somehow? If it is about promoting, maybe we can play rook a7. Like, I kind of like rook a7. Rook h7? Sorry, yes, it's rook h7, not rook a7. Rook h7 looks very promising. He has a check on b8, but king c5. That should be good enough. Yeah, I think rook h7 is what we should play. Because the check on h2, it's very strong. Very, very strong. It goes f4, which I don't understand. Ah, so it's... Okay, now I get it. The idea is to prevent this check from being a thing. That's very clever. Okay, but I have rook f2, sorry. Right, so we play rook h2 check. I imagine this. That's the only move, by the way. And then rook f2, sorry. Rook f2 should be very hard to stop. How do you stop rook f2? You're gonna play bishop g2? I'm taking that bishop. Maybe a check. Yeah, I mean, alright, let's go for it. And now here. Okay. Okay, so promotion is unstoppable if I'm not mistaken. We just have to play rook c8 now. Sorry, rook f1. Rook f1? Then how can you stop me from promoting? Bishop f3 is like the only move that I see. Okay. Good. Good stuff. Oh, this one looks very instructive. So I guess it's rook f1, king g2, and then rook f2. Rook f2 wins. have 2 king g1. Yeah, it's actually not so hard to understand. Alrighty. Now for this one, I think that knight a6 looks very strong. Very, very strong. We're playing knight a6. King goes here. And then we can take the queen. No, actually we take the rook first and then we take the queen. Damn, that's completely diabolical. Wait a second though. Because he's gonna go king g8. So if I take the rook, he's gonna take on f7. Then I can take the other rook. So we take 2 rooks, but not the queen. Still completely winning, right? Does he have a check? No, he doesn't. Alright, so knight h6. Oh, he simply takes. Well, if it takes, we can win the rooks by playing queen e6. That was the other idea. Queen e6. If king fa, I win. Hi, Arden. Thank you so much for the harm. Appreciate it. So yeah, we play queen e6, and we take the rook. That should be good enough. Okay, so for this one, it has to be a double check, as my rooks are fork. If I'm not careful, I'm getting mated. So where do we go? Is it this one or this one? So knight b5, king b6 is a thing. If king b6, I have queen a7. Queen a7 wins. Because then he takes the knight and then I have queen a5 mate. Right, so king b6 is out of the question. So he has to go here, I think. King d7. It makes more sense also because the rook is hanging on the 8. So king d7 makes more sense. And then we have rook c7. Ah, but rook c7 is crushing. Rook c7, king e8. And then knight. Knight e6. Knight e6. King fa. Queen takes d8. I found a mate. I think knight b5 is completely crushing. What else can you go? Yeah, knight b5, it's completely crushing. Alright, knight b5. Yeah, and now rook c7. King d8, knight d6, yeah. Nice. Alrighty. Alright, can I trap this queen? That's my question here. Probably, yeah. Bishop c1 looks very promising. Bishop c1, where does the queen go? Is he gonna play bishop f4? Well, it doesn't matter if he does. We simply take, we're gonna be up a minor piece. So maybe we're not really trapping the queen. We're using the queen to get a minor piece. Like, bishop c1. What else can you do? Ah, you can try to play on the light squares, right? So you can go... Probably queen g4 is the move that black is gonna play. Ah, queen g4, it's actually allowing him to escape. No, so then... Queen g4, bishop f3 doesn't work. He's gonna go back. It's not so simple then. Ah, but if he goes queen g4, queen takes, knight takes, and then bishop takes. Yes, bishop takes d5. And then knight on c6 is exposed and pinned to the rook. So that's how we win material. Okay, so that's why bishop c1 is completely winning. Not because we're trying to get the queen, but we're gonna win material eventually, right? Right here. This diagonal is super weak. Okay, what am I missing here? Bishop c1. Queen g6 is not a move. Queen h5. Does that change anything? We simply take. Knight takes h5 and the same problem. Black has the same problem. So yeah, bishop c1, I think it's the move that I'm supposed to play here. And then we simply take. Yeah, f3 doesn't work. It's just gonna go back. Okay, so takes and takes. So far, so good. Okay, I'm looking at bishop takes b4. Does that work? Pawn takes with... No. The rook is still defended by the queen. But I can infiltrate. I can actually play queen e3 also. So yeah, I mean, queen e3, d4. I mean, we have two passed pawns. It's medicine. I still think that this is a move that we should consider. Tinks there. And then king f1 or king d1? If king d1, I think d4 is very good. It's hard to see the entire thing, you know, but... what about... Oh, what about rook takes a3? Oh, rook takes a3 is very good. Rook takes a3. Yeah. Yeah, because if he takes with the rook, bishop e4 wins. If he takes with the queen, bishop e4 wins. Damn. It's such a good move. What else can you do with white if I played such an incredible move? So it takes... Queen d4 probably it's okay for white. If queen d4... Oh, rook takes e3. Oh, my days. And I win the... No, but the queen is still defended by the knight. So I take on e3. And then where does the king go? If the king goes to d2... I have bishop takes. Bishop takes b4. Check. And if it takes the rook in that position with the king, I have bishop c5. But wait, I don't have time to play that because my rook on a8 is hanging. Maybe I'm overcomplicating things a little bit too much. Alright, but rook a3 has to be winning. I don't see how to continue though. It depends on what white does. Oh, they simply sack the queen. Come on. I was trying to see what to do when they play queen d4, but I don't think it's a... I guess we don't have to calculate that. Okay, so for this one, queen f2, it's on the menu. It's tough. There's gotta be a mating net here that I'm not seeing. Queen f2, king h1. Queen f2, king h1. What am I missing there? What about bishop h2 first? Bishop h2, knight takes h2. Ah, yes, bishop h2 is winning. Bishop h2 because then they're gonna go to h1. No, actually, no, sorry. Bishop h2, knight takes h2. And then queen takes f2. The king has to go to h1. And then we have knight g3 mate. That's what they want us to play, right? Yeah. So, wait. What happens if they play something else, such as... maybe... king h1. If king h1... knight f2 mate. Okay, yes. Oh, okay. Okay, so these are the difficult ones when you had to play defense. Now it's getting way more difficult. So when you play defense in chess, it's when things get complicated. So 92 seems quite logical. But you never know, bro. 92 seems to be holding everything. If I play 92... I mean, imagine you're black in this position, right? So your opponent is going to play 92. How do you continue with black? You're getting mated to on a7. But you had to keep the attack going somehow. Rook f4 doesn't work. Man, 92 is such a good move. Like, it defends everything. How can you stop 92 with black? Yeah, 92 and... Okay, 92, rook a4, I guess. Because, I mean, there's nothing else for black. There's nothing else, so... They're gonna try to defend this mate, I guess. Okay, so 92, and then rook a4, or maybe queen a2. Or maybe queen a5. Queen a5 is also a move. So how do we win that? Maybe queen a5 is simply a better move. Well, if he goes queen a5, I take the rook, though. I take the rook on d4. Yeah. So rook a4 is going to be the move that they're going to play. Rook a4. And then if I take this one, he's going to go here. And then I have a check. And... Ah, rook a... Okay, no. We play... this check, I guess. And we can take the rook on a4. Are we taking the rook on a4? Weird. And if he goes to b8, we have queen c7 check. King a8, mate. Oh, okay. Yes, I think we have it pretty much figured it out. Alright, so 92. Oh, queen a2. I missed this move. The knight still pin. Defending the mate. But I can play rook takes a7 anyways. Rook takes a7, queen takes a7, and then queen takes d8. And then he blocks with the queen. And then I take, and then I can take on d4 as well. And I have a knight, an extra knight. And this endgame with a pass pawn on d6. It should be good enough because I can also play knight b5. Yeah, knight b5 is completely winning for white. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. Knight, rook takes h7, I think. Rook takes h7, queen takes, rook takes d8. Sorry, queen takes d8. Queen b8, I guess. Well, if he plays something else, queen c7 wins. Okay. Alright, so now we can simply trade. King takes and then knight takes rook. Knight takes rook. And then knight b5 is very strong. Okay, good. Good stuff. That one wasn't that difficult. It's just that we were so winning. So we didn't have to play too much defense. Right, we have queen h4 here. It looks promising. Where does the king go? I can simply take that knight too. But if I take that knight, my knight on h5 is going to be taken. So we're trading pieces. I think queen h4 has to be played. Queen h4 defends the knight. And then I can take his knight. And I'm going to be up a minor piece. Am I right? We play queen h4. Defending the knight on h5. If king e2. Knight g3, maybe it's a move. Yeah, knight g3 is very good because we take the rook. But he takes on f7. Now we had to take the knight then. Alright, but queen h4. I don't really see a mating net yet. Well, queen h4 along with knight takes. And we're gonna have a minor piece. How's that not winning? Okay, queen h4. G3. What does it do, g3? Okay, so if I take... I see what it does. Yeah, it's deflecting the queen from defending the knight. But my queen is very menacing on g3. So we do have compensation there. And probably after queen takes g3, queen takes h5 might be losing somehow. We gotta find why though. Okay, I'm gonna play it. Queen takes g3. Better than knight takes. Yeah, because we need to keep the initiative. So queen takes g3. Oh, the king goes to f1. Now, what do we do? What do we do here? So if I take this knight, he's going to play queen h5. Queen takes h5. And then I could play knight takes c4, and white doesn't really have a good attack. But it's equal material still. But my king is safer, I guess. It's a tough call. Well, we gotta do something about... We gotta do something about the threat on f7. So we have to take the knight, I think. So if we take this one, queen h5 is gonna happen. Now, if I could only find a move to punish my opponent here after queen h5. What do we do after queen h5? Knight takes c4? Or maybe knight takes d3. Knight takes d3, bishop takes, queen takes d3. Queen e2. Queen e2, and I can take on e4 as well. I'm winning a bunch of pawns there. Well, only 2 pawns. And the pawn on f5 is gonna fall as well, yeah. I guess that's okay. I'm asking f2 though. I'm getting ahead of myself. Alright, simple chess. I think that being reasonable here with simple chess. thank you, chess.com for ending the puzzle right there. No, guys, so this is very clear. So if I take the rook, I'm getting mated with bishop f6. So knight g4 then. Knight g4. The queen moves away. Ugh, it's messy. Yeah, knight g4 is like the only move that makes sense. Yeah, knight g4. Knight g4. Queen h4. If queen h4, pawn takes. Pawn takes, pawn takes. Then bishop f6 looks very strong. How do we survive that? Oh boy. Yeah, bishop f6 is super scary. Like, bishop f6 looks so scary that I kind of want to play f6. f6, h4. Yeah, but if it goes bishop h4. Oh my god. Oh man. So here we had to play defense, and that's why it's so hard. Oh my god, I don't see it. Okay, but I was afraid of bishop f6. Let's just calculate. Let's see what happens. Like, knight g4, either queen h4 or queen h3. And I think queen h4 makes more sense. But just because we don't know this, maybe knight g4 is wrong. I think queen h4 is better, right? If I go here, queen h4, takes, pawn takes. And then we have knight f2. Knight f2 check. King g1, queen c5, d4. Oh, Jesus. Alright, let's see what happens. I think I might lose this one. Yeah, queen h4. Now I just want to take the rook. And then after pawn takes. Oh my god. h5 maybe? Nah, h5 is crazy. h5 it's crazy. Okay, we take the rook, pawn takes, knight f2, king g1, queen c5. No, queen takes c2 maybe. Queen takes c2, bishop f6. If bishop f6, I lose. Yeah, bishop f6 is too strong. Ugh. Damn it. Takes. Pawn takes. You can also play f6. Oh my god. Maybe I can't take the rook. h5, h3. 95. Well, that's equal material. Knight bishop f6. 94. Can't make it work. I don't think I can take the rook. Ugh. My brain hurts. If I take the rook. Pawn takes. 95? Bishop f6 again. Oh my god. Knight bishop f6. Queen h6. Pawn takes, pawn takes. Oh my god. Okay, what about f6? If f6... Bishop h6. I think. Okay, I'm just gonna take it. h3. I did not see that move. Why h3, bro? What? h3 is losing. h3. h3 f6. Yeah, f6 looks good. Takes, takes. He takes with check, yes, but I have king h8. King h8 and I'm chilling. Okay. f6. Oh my god. Okay, takes queen g5, king h8. Oh, that puzzle was horrendous, bro. I did not enjoy that one bit. Oh, and again we had to play defense. Great. Fantastic. Wonderful. What is this? Okay, I guess it's knight block. Oh, I hate it. Oh, come on, bro. This one is horrible too. Okay, let's be reasonable. Can I play king d2? If king d2, queen b2, bishop c2, queen d4. Oh, it's just that I had to calculate so much. It's not even funny, bro. Why knight and not bishop? Yeah, it's just that I don't like it very much because that allows this check. But I don't think it's a big deal. And also bishop's queen c3 is also a move with knight here, bishop here. So bishop e2, queen c3, king f1, I lose. So he has to go here. It's crazy. Oh man. Bishop better, but how could it be better if he plays queen c3? Queen c3 check. King d1 is forced. And then... how do you continue with black? Maybe it's not so crazy after king d1. It's hard to find a move for black. King e2? Oh, knight e2, you say. When you talk about the knight, in chess you had to use the letter N. Because if you use the letter K, it can be confused with the king. So you had to say knight e2. F1. Yeah, I don't really get what you're trying to say. Queen e2, and it's losing. So it's probably bishop. Yeah, you gotta get your coordinates on point, because I couldn't get that. Alright, but I kind of like this idea of bishop e2. Well, queen a1. Queen a1 check. King d2. Oh my god, it's too much. I don't want to calculate it. I don't have the energy. So we're gonna leave it there. 54. I guess we're gonna go back to it tomorrow. So let's play chess instead. Yeah, I'm not gonna fray my brain cells. I don't want to fry them. Okay, so what do we play? Shall we play blitz or rapid? What do we play? Blitz or rapid? 92, queen c3. Yeah, it's just that you don't have to calculate only queen c3. You have to also have a look at queen a1. You see, so there are so many branches that it's a bit overwhelming. 5 minutes? Alright, let's play blitz then. Blitz it is. Oh boy. Oh, he thinks. I guess he wanted to play d4, I guess. What is this? Isn't the bishop trap? He has bishop f5. Almost. It's actually very annoying. Idiot. Okay. Fine. Did I blunder that pawn? I kind of did, yeah. So here. I don't feel very comfortable here. It's stupid ass position. So close to win this. Okay, just keep making moves, come on. Damn it! I'm overwhelmed. That was such a good find, you asshole.
VIXPICX.
Thank you for the follow.
Andre.
Andre, appreciate it, thank you. Oh, fuck! Blunder, man. God damn it! Oh my god! Such a painful L, bro. Like, Bishop E1 was such a good fucking move, bro. Like, Bishop E1, man? What the fuck? How do you find that? man. Shit. Oh my god. That's fine. You can play this. Ah! That was a mouse slip! Damn it! Okay, you fucking moron, bro. It was a mouse slip. I wanted to play G5. G6 makes no sense, bro. It's completely losing. Hi, Ivan. Hello, hello. Damn, bro, I got a sort of trick there, like with Bishop D5 and that being a good move for him. Oh, shit. Have this. Oh my god. Nonsense. But again! Oh, he didn't see it. He's so bad, bro. What the fuck is happening here? There. Tinks. Tinks. It's very confusing. So this. Nah, it's too much. Too many complications. Just go by it. He could have won that game. He had a better move for sure there. Ah, they play a6. I hate these fucking nerds. Alright, c3. Let's play the mid more. Yeah, mid. And e5, it's good. What? Okay, whatever, man. Take it. I mean, your king is in the center. I don't think it's a great idea. That's a good move. Very simple plan, but very hard to stop. He does have queen e7. c5 and c7. Hmm. He found it. Now I'm looking at this move. Is it playable? 19th. Oh, what? What's this? He lost. It was queen e7, the move that he had to play. Can I take? Probably not. Okay. Oh my god. I probably had a crushing move that I couldn't find, but I knew that I could flag him. Sometimes that's simply better. I don't know if it is queen d5 or it has queen h4, you know. Just looking at queen h4. I'm gonna take. But then I would not winning material. It's actually tricky. It's not so simple. If I go here, knight f6. Okay, I guess, I mean... Could have taken on b2, right? It would have been a problem. a good move. That move is very good, actually. Okay, I guess we go here. He's being very resourceful. Ah. Oh my god. That was actually so annoying. Damn. I should have taken this stupid ad tonight. The check! He has a check. Damn it. Fuck. Of course I missed that, bro. Oh my god. Ah, shit. I don't have a good move. I don't see any. I mean, he could have done a better job there. I think it's better to take the bishop, but not really, because it's not made. He has king g2, and he takes on b6 as well. That would have been better for him, for sure, if it tells. But I have rook f6. Okay, let's have a look. So, here, takes, king g2, rook f6. It's still winning for me. I had too many pawns. Nice. Nice. We blundered there, but he started to play very poorly. Like, queen h3 is a very bad move. This one. This is like the only move that loses the game. And after this, what can you play honestly here, bro? I don't really see a good move for white. Maybe queen. No, it doesn't work. Yeah, like what can you do? I mean, rook takes f2. I'm gonna take on c1 and then on b2. So I don't know if you like that. And here, maybe he should have taken Y now. But I'm still playing Rook G5. But it's probably better for you because you have a check. Oh, I blundered then. Oh, I didn't see this check. Ah, by the way, I take on G2. Okay, let's have a look at that. Let's takes here. Check. You can't take it because you're getting mated wrong. It's messy though. It's very messy. Alright, if you give another one. Well, I had to move the king first of all here. If you take, I take. King h1. King h1. It's losing. Yeah, how do I win this? I can't win this. Can I play this maybe? That's awful. Yeah, I'm losing this. Yeah, I blunder. So when he goes here, we should have cooked then. Because I missed this check. Okay. Hello, the Varajal. Sorry if I mispronounce your name. Okay. Nice, bro. Huge W. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Nietzsche. I don't know. Okay. Let's play one more. What more are we gonna call it? Yeah, sometimes I pronounce the names horribly. Just say devil. Okay, good to know. Thank you for the help. Yeah, it's just not. It's really hard, you know. You should stream it. You should see like you have to pronounce crazy names all the time. Yours is not that crazy, you know, but it's like new to me. But Deva, okay, Deva. I see you. So D4 or D3? I think it's D4. I can't castle. Ah, shit. I kind of missed that. That's queen e3. Fuck. I am blundering this heavily. Bishop check. Oh my god, I blundered bishop check too. I lost. Ah, bishop g4 wins. Knight f3, bishop takes, queen takes. You didn't see it, but this was very poorly handled. Very bad. In many ways. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Yeah, it's over. I mean, I could maybe. Knight there. Knight there. Check. Now we're cooked. C5 is actually a very good move. I need to see how to react to it more efficiently. I don't even have this. Yeah, resign. Resign, resign, resign. Horrible. Horrible. C5 was the critical move that we couldn't react properly to it. Oh, it's mid Mora. No, this is what's it called? What is bro trying to do? That's a check. What am I doing? This guy's good. The way he's playing, you can tell that he's not bad. Oh, what a tough game, bro. Oh my god. GG, thank you, Jaden. Appreciate it. Yeah, we simply play faster than him, but I think that it's a very drawish endgame, this one. But we have 1 minute and 22 seconds on the clock, so we were actually putting a lot of pressure on the ticker, right? But like, I don't know if he has something after this. I think that h5 is a good move, this one. But I couldn't see a mate for him. Maybe it's a bit more dangerous if he plays g6. This move, it's a bit scarier. Yeah, it's a bit more difficult to handle. Because rook takes, queen takes, and then this, and then this. I guess we're still holding everything, right? We're just gonna play queen e7 here. And if he goes here, takes, pawn takes. I have bishop here. So I think we're still fine. Well, bishop f6 doesn't really do much. So yeah, I wouldn't be able to say that we're fine. I think it's a draw all around. I think we can defend. We're defending every time. Queen g6. And here, probably should keep the pieces there and double immediately. That would have been winning for him. Oh yes, this is 10 times better. Maybe if I go here? Ah, but he has rook f7, doesn't he? No. That would have been the correct continuation. This one. This is really hard to stop now. Yeah, I think that right here, I'm sort of cooked. I'm looking at moves such as this one, but no, it's still very bad. Okay. Alright, chat. Thank you so much. Have a lovely afternoon, a good evening. I'll see you tomorrow, probably. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, thank you. Take it easy, everyone. Have a good one. Bye-bye. See ya. And to the people on YouTube as well, thank you so much for stopping by. Have a good one. Good night, Jaden. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Can I play some games against you? You still here, Deva? Yes, we can play, but you gotta... Are you still here? We can play a couple of games if you want to. Yeah, probably Deva's not here anymore. Okay. Maybe next time. See ya. Bye-bye. Take it easy.